What up, y'all? What's up, man? How's everybody doing this motherfucking beautiful evening and shit? It's a beautiful evening. Any motherfucking evening that we get the opportunity to fucking congregate, man. That motherfucker beautiful. I don't give a fuck what you going through. I don't give a fuck if your mama just died. On the real, you just buried your baby and shit. Yeah, it might be traumatic, man, but trust me, that's some beautiful trauma. Yeah. Beautiful motherfucking trauma and shit, man. Speaking of beautiful trauma, man, how y'all motherfucking how y'all preparation going with getting y'all goddamn kids ready for school again and shit? Can y'all do a motherfucking favor and shit, man? Well, I was just finna say some shit. I finna tell y'all don't post y'all little ugly ass babies. Cause I don't feel like looking at all that shit across my timeline and shit. Cause a couple motherfuckers got ugly babies and shit. Let's be honest and shit. A couple of us got ugly babies. I was looking at my baby pictures and shit last week and shit. When my wife posted and shit, my baby girl and shit. Cause her teeth growing back in now. Her motherfucker grill, that motherfucker pop. When I saw that picture, I was thinking like, damn, baby, that should have been a closed mouth picture. Yeah and shit. So if a motherfucker would told me like, God damn, boy, your baby ugly and shit, I'd have been like, yeah, that's an ugly ass picture, my nigga. You got me. You got me. Y'all be getting y'all feeling this shit. Can't nobody tell your baby ugly and shit. You know that baby ugly, bitch. On real. Look at baby daddy. The baby nigga on real. Now you got that little ugly ass baby because you was fucking with Buddy because he had a bag and shit. You got that little ugly ass baby because you need somebody to pay for your Beyonce tickets. Now you got that little ugly baby. Deal with that little ugly motherfucker yours. Everybody can't be attractive in the world anyway. That's something we gotta realize and shit. We all got roles to play and shit. Real. And half the time, a lot of motherfuckers don't be knowing their role in the world and shit. I'm always, you know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to stay present. Man, I got this big ass Star Spangled Banner Rice Krispie treat, man. Came from the grocery store. Motherfucker stale than a bitch. But for some reason, I keep eating that stale motherfucker. I don't know. I gotta see what kind of headline. See, like right now, I just wrap that bitch up. When I first bite that motherfucker, I be like, man, this motherfucker nasty. And I get to chewing, that bitch be like, it ain't bad. And by the time I swallow that motherfucker, I be ready for another bite. But let me put my music back on. I just turned it down a little bit. I don't like that song. Man, that's a song I heard yesterday. I'm looking for it. I know this probably ain't it, but it sounds good. Man, I'm ready to eat one motherfucker. Another bite of stale ass American Rice Krispie treat. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to find a motherfucking a tip for my goddamn dab pen thing. Use it to do some dabs. I'm burned through too many dabs doing it the old school way with that torch. That motherfucker be burning up all my motherfucking wax. motherfucking tips at. I'm just hoping I'm gonna stumble upon one. Which I should do. Because that's the way I organize shit. I just put everything everywhere. So I should be able to stumble upon one of them motherfucking tips sometime soon, goddamn. Good blues. Or if growing up with me, if you came over my house, you would hear music like this playing at any time. Blues, and my granddaddy shit, blues and country, mostly blues though. With just a touch of country. Might have gone out. Couldn't find my shit, man. What? I found something that might be just as good. Another little dab unit.
I'm out here wandering these haunted streets with a restless heart, man. These blues are deep. I've been a long lost soul all my life. I got this old time curse, man. I don't know why.
Man, I don't know why.
There's a moon and it's sinking low as I flow past Chinatown, neon glow, another long lost soul out here tonight. My mind's burning, man, it's spinning like a satellite. Just another lost soul, and out here alone. Just another lost soul trying to get back home.
Gotta clean this motherfucker out before I can even use it. Motherfucking topping. Damn it, sealed up with wax.
And I've been sleepwalking through this town, and with all my sweet talking, still I'm bound to be a long lost soul, lost in these crowds. I gotta lift this spell, man, I don't know how. Nothing shines in this desolate place, just another angel falling from grace, another long lost soul out here tonight. The city's humming and it can't be satisfied.
With that bad boy on
Just
there.
another lost soul, and out here alone. Another lost soul is trying to get back home. Just another lost soul, and out here alone. another lost soul is trying to get back home.
Trying to get back home. Torch it. Super fine, guys. Gas ring so clogged up, I got a waist wax on this motherfucker. Dabs in this motherfucker. One thing I don't like about this bitch though, it don't hold nothing. Motherfucker hold like a specker, wax every time. But they keep the motherfucker from wasting this shit, man. buddy. Moving like that too. Good bit. That's the first time I ever put that battery on that device. That motherfucker smacked me too. I gotta change the music up though. I got enough of that. Than most things guys. That's what we working with. Yeah. Ooh.
Please don't fuck with me, car GT ain't really down to reason. I could turn this descending season, shooting season, open season. I don't need no reason, I just need something to believe in. Like hearing your body hit the ground might be better than hearing you breathing. Can you hear me speaking? Oh Jesus, I'm a demon. I'm the serpent sneaking, creeping in the garden of Eden. Yeah, I'm far from a preaching deacon. So sit back down, you don't want no beefing. If I come back squeezing, have you facing the ceiling, head top leaking. Fill it and rust it, cock it and blast it. Hold your breath, and she aim for the target. Fill it and
if you're over 25, posting videos and pics, smoking blunts, and shooting birds,
please don't fuck with my car. I don't wanna ride out all night, but I might ever after. It's an extinction
I feel you, guys.
Cause I got teeth like raptors. All I see is actors, so here's my audition tape. It's a little late, cause when I do
but I don't, you know, I don't discriminate against them motherfuckers what they do. But when I be looking at y'all like y'all down in the motherfuckers, especially like my guys and shit, like don't get me wrong and shit, right? You know, for the guys and shit, it's like, man, I understand, you know what I'm saying, yo, you know, when you got love and loyalty for the organization and all, it's like, my nigga, you ain't grew up enough to where shit, you don't know that you're supposed to put you before everything. It's motherfuckers out here, grown ass men, just talking about they put the set first. On the set, folks. On the G, like nigga, that shit don't mean nothing to me, boy. I'm a grown ass man with kids. On real, fuck your set, boy. Fuck the set. On real. Oh, I seen one of my guys a couple weeks ago and shit on God. That nigga had the money phone to his ear. I was just like, man, I ain't even react to that shit on real. I just swipe that shit like, man, that nigga, what the fuck are you doing? For real, y'all niggas out here different. When I say different, well, I mean like a different kind of dumb. For real, I remember when I was young and stupid, boy, but I was never this stupid. You niggas.
And I bet that name is Holly. College collie, got a border collie in the box.
My cuz, what up, cuz? Love you, cuz. I love my cuz. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. What I love the most about this motherfucking picture, man. I don't know what she think, or I don't know what she was thinking when she took this picture, right? But when I look at that motherfucker, man, I just automatically, the words just beautifully me pop in my motherfucking head and shit. Like, let me tell you something, right? Like, although, you know, like my wife is white, my wife German and shit. Although I have you know, my wife is a different race and shit. That don't mean that, you know, I ain't attracted to black women and shit. I'm attracted to all women. Just, you know, it is what it is. But what I'm getting to is this. If I was ever gonna be with a black woman, her hair gotta look like that. That's the distinctive characteristic of a black woman and shit. You know what I'm saying? Every other race, and it's sad that black women don't understand that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, you dumb motherfuckers. You sitting here putting all these motherfucking chemical processes and shit in your motherfucking crown and shit to straighten it out and all this motherfucking shit. You dumb motherfucker. Everybody got that kind of hair. Everybody can do that. Everybody ain't got that nigga hair. Everybody ain't got that nigga hair.
Between you and I think that you and I could realize
that nigga had that all you do is put just, I'm talking about just a dime size amount of motherfucking grease. You rub shit in your head and hit that motherfucker and you can shape that motherfucker however you want to. You don't need no sprays, none of that shit. I don't know what the fuck happened to you, you dumbass bitches. Man, I mean what I said when I said bitch, just in case anybody was wondering. Yeah, that shit be making me so mad, boy. I swear to God, boy, I love that motherfucking natural. I can't grow no more hair. I'm old now and shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't grow hair in the front, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But believe me, boy, if that shit grew, boy, nigga have a fro so motherfucking stupid out here. So let me show you how I got a wig. I got a fro wig. Let me show you how my fro would be. Yeah. Hold on. Motherfucking thing stuck on my microphone. Let me go get my fro. I'm talking about. I'm talking about. Bro, be nigga in them motherfuckers, boy. Coming up in this bitch like a motherfucking a goddamn Nazi Panther. For real. Oh yeah, man. For those of you who don't know, man, shit, cause that's why I be feeling like I be needing to wear t-shirts announcing that shit. Hey, man, y'all need to goddamn it go check Candace Owens out and shit. But even if you don't go check her out, you motherfuckers need to take a deep dive into what you think is history, especially black folks, what you think is your history, my nigga. For real, cause y'all out here and shit. I keep seeing all these conversations about reparations and shit like that. Hey, stupid! You after the wrong motherfucking thing, dog. Talking about some reparations. You owe way more than reparations, you little dumbass nigga. On the real. But you still don't know who you is. Go find out who you is, you little dumb motherfucker. Maybe it's something better than reparations out there for you. I'm just saying. Why y'all motherfuckers, I do not get our culture. Hold on, let me pause this motherfucking music for 1 second. What's a moat, like my granddaddy used to say? What's a moat toe? My granddaddy used to yelling all the time and shit like I was a master of his remote. That motherfucker called me all the way from outside and shit, from down the street, cause my granddad had a loud ass voice. He be, that's how he called me and shit. I don't know why he always had to throw that part down at the end and shit. Oh, Robert. But he be like, motherfucker be calling shit me. I hear him all the way down the street shit. Motherfucker homie said, hey nigga, your granddaddy calling you, man. No, man, I'll be right back, nigga. That's why my endurance so good. I used to have to run all the way back to the tree, get all the way there. Tell you what you want. Yeah, what's up? Put me some ice in there. Man, you call me all the way for some ice? And then he'll give me that look of shit like, what, you wanna fight me? You gonna do something? And we'll stay each other down and shit. He know I wanna fight him and shit. But I ain't gonna lie, even in my granddad's old age, I knew I could whoop my granddad. A whole lot of my granddad would. In a one-on-one fight, it ain't too many motherfuckers gonna whoop my granddad, dog. I'm telling you. Yeah, my granddaddy. Unreal. My granddaddy, man. My mom, man, my grandfather hands. People think that I got big motherfucking hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, people meet me in person, like, man, you got some big ass palms, bro. I be like, man, my motherfucking granddaddy hands was like 2-3 times as big as mine. My grandfather had the fingers and knuckles that match. My grandfather worked on cars all his motherfucking life. My grandfather at his old age, if you ever would have saw my grandfather motherfucking biceps, boy, motherfucker was asleep, boy. My grandfather put paws on a lot of motherfuckers. Me and my grandfather put paws on motherfuckers together. Like back in the day and shit. Y'all remember like the food line and shit? I told y'all I was poor. Me and my granddad, we used to stand in line and get the box of food and shit, man, with the big ass can of pork, the silver can of pork, and then the big ass silver can of beef. All them powdered eggs and shit, dehydrated eggs, you know what I'm saying? Unreal. The malted meal, all that motherfucking bullshit ass cereal shit. I grew up eating all that shit, and I bang that shit. I love powdered eggs now. I fuck some powdered eggs up. But yeah, man, me and my grandfather used to be getting into fights with motherfuckers in the government cheese line. I call it the government cheese line, although that by that time they had cut government cheese off. But I still just call it the government cheese line and shit. But yeah, go to wife. Let me see what she's talking about. Yes, ma'am. Dinner time. All right, I got time. Well, I got to holler at you niggas in a minute, man, because my wife said it's my motherfucking dinner time, son. I could leave y'all with some music, though. Y'all want to listen to some music? Y'all want to? I'm going to play that song over again, because it's one of my favorites. Listen to this. It's a nice little vibe and shit, but I'm finna go eat me some pizza and shit. I'll probably be right back, because, yeah, my wife told me it's a frozen pizza night. So I'm probably just go grab a couple slices. Spin the block on you niggas. I'll be back in a minute. My motherfucking cousin, beautiful as hell. She look happy too. But I can see sadness and shit, man. I should call my cousin, just talk to her, ask her how she doing. I really need to visit her on purpose and shit. Like the kind of conversations that I be wanting to have with people and shit, like the way I be talking and shit, man. You know, I realized that most motherfuckers ain't used to having them kind of conversations over the phone, I mean. You know what I'm saying? So I be throwing people out, making motherfuckers uncomfortable, or a motherfucker be thinking like they don't understand the sincerity. A couple pounds. I run a grind, I'm right lonely. I settle down, I'm right lonely. I am the beholder. I give rise from everything I've ever tried. In stillness I hide, in stillness I hide, in stillness I hide. When I'm alone, I get high, get low. In stillness I hide, in stillness I hide. In stillness I hide. In stillness I hide. In stillness I hide. Man, I'm so glad I didn't find that tip. It's been one of the best decisions I made, putting them two things together. Y'all seen that little ass piece of wax I put in that motherfucker too? That bitch smacking. Go get my pizza though. Gotta turn the mic off.
Got way too many fake friends, and I'm always scared to meet them. If only I could pretend, yeah. I always keep my head down, hold my breath, making no sound. You're only here to watch me drown, yeah. Too cool. Summer house with a pool. Too cool, Do what you do, yeah. Too cool, too cool. Always fucking up the rules. Hit the gas, no cruise. You're too cool, too cool. Always souls feeling empty. Whipping all the demons cause you hurt me. It's like they only wanna see how I drown, yeah. Fake friends with their phones out. Always popping pills when you're not around. I swear they only bring you down. I know you're a fool. Cashed up, no clue. Always flexing that you cool, yeah. Do what you do. Too cool, too cool. Summer house with a pool. Too cool, too cool. Do what you do, yeah. Too cool, too cool. Always fucking up the rules. Hit the gas, no cruise. You're too cool, too cool. Too cool, too cool. Fake friends. Always fucking up the rules. Hit the gas, no cruise. Pretend you're too cool, too cool. Too cool, too cool. Always keep my head down. Always fucking up the rules. Hit the gas, no cruise. Do what you do.
Oh no!
I had to stop the music for a minute. Just because of this video, right? Oh man. Good ass pizza. But nah, man. What I'm trying to get to is this, right? It's like every day, you know, I'm seeing people, you know, celebrate these accomplishments or whatever, or what they perceive to be accomplishments. Like, say for instance, like the Olympics that just went by and shit. Like, I can't help but look at all that shit like it's just like it's nothing. It serves no purpose. You know, because like, you know, whoever made that video right there saying about, you know, how breakdancing originated in Africa in some 1959 film, it's just like, okay, now what? And it's like, you know, that shit don't change nothing. It's I don't know if this is the right word, but it's like inconsequential. I just know, man, we so confused about like what really matters in life. Play the music while I'm finna eating my pizza.
This is the first time since 1983 that the 76ers are in the finals. Fourth straight time that Philadelphia faces the Lakers as their opponent. Kobe Bryant going up against his hometown ball club.
I think they must win the first quarter, and I think Mutombo must stay out of foul trouble.
The 2001. Jackson telling us yesterday he wants to get Shaquille O'Neal involved. Shaq to the crossover by Kobe Bryant. Allen Iverson guarded by Darren Fisher, an excellent defender. Iverson.
I'm about ready to fuck that video. I'm saying fuck that video for one reason and one reason only. don't like that headline because that motherfucker come out today. Allen Iverson showed Kobe and Shaq who's boss. How the fuck he show them who boss? And that's the only game they won. They won that first game, and then LA wiped the floor with their ass. I remember that shit. That's when he had Mutombo on the team with him. Mutombo and Eric Snow and all that shit. Yeah. No, it's more like Kobe and Shaq showed AI who boss. People don't become artists. Artists become themselves. That's right. That's what I'm doing right now, man. Just trying to find myself. Not really trying to find myself. Trying to find my voice, I should say. I no longer listen to what people say. I just watch what they do. Behavior never lies. Winston Churchill. I like that. There's a whole lot of you motherfuckers out there that's harmless. You peaceful as hell. That's one of the things that stood out with what Candace Owens was saying the other day and shit. You know, I know all these media outlets, they getting their rocks off with headlines and shit, you know, because of how she exposing Jews and shit. But what stand out the most about Candace Owens, what she been doing and going through the last few days is when she said, where are the real men at? Why don't she have no support from any of the men? And I've been feeling that way for a long time, man. Like, our men just gone, man. Just emasculated, man. I don't know what. It's like we ain't got no pride no more. My fault for yelling in this mic. But yeah, it's like we ain't got no pride. Because pride in the man, pride make a man say, hell no, enough is enough. Pride in the man make a motherfucker say, no, I'll do it my way. You know what I'm saying? When we ain't got no pride, it's like, man, we just become like a nation of followers and shit. And that's cause it ain't no more men in the household and shit, man. And sadly, man, as far as when it comes to our culture, man, when it comes to the culture and shit, I honestly think like black men and black women damn near hate each other at this point and shit. Don't get me wrong and shit, motherfuckers still fucking and shit, but I don't see that love and shit. Man, you see black love like rare than a motherfucker, man. Rare than a motherfucker. That shit became rare than a motherfucker, boy. I remember growing up, I never really even used to see white people. Everybody I saw was black growing up. It said the black and the berry. Just leave the juice. Let's see this dumb motherfucker. What they doing? I know how they getting it in.
Take up like a rocket, so I need space. Langa money make a yamango the bond face. Time is always gonna tell, but it doesn't have a mouth, so I'm quiet. Guess the clock knows what I'm about. Machiavelli flows, I'm close. If you talking of rap, if you thinking you can do it like me, bro, use a cap. Men I see the kiss ass, damn up the number. You know say you don't make and when you start with chop tuna. I deny school for hustle money like a common Buddha. You make you move online offline, you still kalele puma.
Hey, that motherfucker video, man. That motherfucker makes me think of a great point. A great point of why I'm always so angry and shit, right? A great point of why I'm always talking, you know, to my community, to the black community the way I do. is because I know, right? I don't believe. I know that the melanated, man, we supposed to be the gods of this motherfucking earth. You know, I understand who we are. I know who we are as a people and shit. I know, like, I know so much about the creation of the universe and like the beginning of the time and all that shit, right? So I know like that shit that they tell y'all on Sundays and in that Bible and shit, that shit bullshit, right? You know, that ain't me, you know what I'm saying? For motherfuckers who don't know where I'm coming from and shit. Don't think that I'm saying like Jesus ain't real or Christ ain't real and shit. Yeah, Jesus or Joshua was the Christ. Yeah. But the way it's taught to mankind is wrong. It's completely wrong. Completely wrong. And the reason why it's taught to mankind completely wrong, and the reason why most people don't understand is because it's only a select few that can actually interpret the Bible. You know, but man, you know, man gonna try to make money some way, somehow and shit. That's why I don't respect no preachers or no pastors and nothing. I look at them all like they frauds. Like they frauds and shit. On the real. Like as far as like melanated people, black folks, right? The motherfuckers who interpret the Bible are come from what we would consider like Northern Africa and shit. So when you got some black ass, greasy ass pastor and shit up there at the pulpit talking all this shit, acting like he preaching the word and shit. Nah, dog, he ain't doing shit but repeating some shit that was taught to him and some shit that was taught wrong. On real. I know it's a whole lot of motherfuckers think that, oh, this nigga tripping and shit. He don't know what he talking about. But if you only knew. On real. If you only knew. It be a lot of times and shit on these motherfucking live streams. I be wanting to get into like ancient scripts and theology and a whole lot of other shit. But I never get into that shit because I know for one thing, most of y'all wouldn't even understand the shit that I'm talking about. And it's like the stuff that I prefer to talk about, the shit that I indulge in, you know, it can't necessarily be taught. Really? I remember I was telling a friend of mine at work and shit about like manifesting and shit when I was telling him that you can manifest. And immediately when I told him that you can manifest, first thing that he did was laugh. You know, because he thinking it's a joke. But he don't know I'm 100% serious. We can manifest. Really. There's literally like formulas for manifestation. You know, because there's different ways to manifest different things and shit. You know, one of them being and shit, you know, let's say I wanted to gain 20 pounds of muscle. This is what I'm going to do. On a piece of paper, 10 different times throughout the day, I'm just going to write down on a piece of paper, gain 20 pounds of muscle. That's what I'm going to write. I'm just going to write that line, gain 20 pounds of muscle. I'm going to write it on a piece of paper. One. And then I'm going to say it out loud. I'm gaining 20 pounds of muscle. I'm going to write that shit down like that. I'm going to do that shit 10 times a day for 21 days. I'm going to say out loud verbally, I'm gaining 20 pounds of muscle. I'm going to say it 3 times a day for 21 days. And I'll manifest it. And that's just one formula of manifestation. And this shit is not like dark arts or like black magic or any crazy shit like that. This shit is like literally like our capabilities and shit. You know? Like, man, it's the human experience. Life in itself is just such an amazing thing and shit. It'd be a whole lot. Like right now, I want to talk about like astronomy and shit like that. And it's like I can't even talk about that kind of shit because, you know, for one thing, most motherfuckers ain't gonna understand what I'm talking about. And motherfuckers think you crazy because they lack knowledge and shit. You know, like, you know, talk about the events that's to come as our universe, you know, merges with Sagittarius. I know like 99% of people who just heard that statement have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. And that shit's sad because it's not like I'm talking about some conspiracy theory shit or some cultist shit. You know, this is literally the kind of conversations humanity is supposed to be having. And we don't even understand that shit. Like, we so far out of place. The world is in so much chaos and shit. Just think about that shit. I mean, logically, like take your bias away from it, no matter what side of the coin you stand on. But I want you to think about that. We are in the middle of arguing what makes a man and a woman a woman. That's our society is in the middle of a giant debate about what makes a man and a woman a woman. It's toddlers who could solve that equation in seconds. But as a collective society, that's actually a topic of debate. Think about that shit. That's how lost we are. That's how in control evil is in this world. That's why I be out here and shit. I know it'd be a lot of people be wondering like why I be doing these live streams and why I am the way I am. And it's simple, man. I'm just out here trying to find my people. You know, the people who understand how life is supposed to be lived, or even the ones who don't understand how life is supposed to be lived, but are on the quest to figure out how life is supposed to be lived. You know, that's who I'm out here for. I'm out here for, man, for the rest of the watchers. You know, far too often I find myself getting on here and shit, and I'll be trying to appeal. I'll be trying to be digestible, trying to talk in a way that'll make you guys understand what I'm saying and shit. And you know, I was listening to a lecture in this like conference earlier today, and it just basically was saying about how we make that mistake so often. When in actuality, man, you just gotta talk to the people who on the same vibration as you are. You know, those your people. Your people are amongst them. But let me get back to this music. That's nasty right there. $40 off. I didn't do that.
I'm out here wandering these haunted streets with a restless heart, man. These blues are deep. I've been a long lost soul all my life. I got this old time curse, man. I don't know why.
Nice, man. Look at that motherfucking shoe, son. Not that motherfucker, man. That high top joint.
Flow past China to neon glow, another long lost soul.
That bitch nasty, man. Or the white one.
My mind's
Man, that white real nasty, man. I swear to God, your grandma sucked my dick in those shoes right there.
And out here alone, just another lost soul.
Bellagio, white and gold.
Trying to get back.
That motherfucker's packed. But not for $450 though. I thought them bitches gonna be like $350 and shit. But $450, these motherfuckers got it. For that little piece of motherfucking bullshit ass leather and shit. Fuck out of here. Fuck y'all. You tried to scam me with your coupon anyway. And I don't like that.
I've been sleepwalking through this town and all my sweet talking. Still I'm bound to be a long lost soul.
Who wrote that? My
Lost
cousin.
in these
All right.
crowds. I gotta lift this spell, man, I don't know how. 'Cause nothing shines in this desert.
Cuz say if you feel like you not supported, it's time for some new people around you. Ain't that the motherfucking truth? Ain't that the motherfucking truth? That's why I don't be around no motherfucking body, man. On the real. I done got to a point in my life to where, man, I just started, I started separating away from people and pulling away from people just to keep from falling out with them. You know? It's like, man, I know how sensitive of a person I am, right? Especially when it comes to like loyalty and friendships. And so if I'm at a point to where I'm feeling like my friendship and my loyalty ain't being reciprocated, I know I take that shit personal and fall out with a motherfucker. So it's like, man, rather than fall out with everybody, just separate from motherfuckers, man. Just fall back. And man, if a motherfucker looking for you, man, they'll come find you. That's how I look at it. Hey man, look at this motherfucking headline, man. I want you motherfuckers to look at that motherfucker. Look at this shit. Right? Look at that motherfucker. Why that goofy Indian bitch blowing smoke up y'all ass and shit about that motherfucking home buying program. I wanna know where the motherfucking houses that y'all supposed to buy. Cause all her buddies and shit done bought up all the houses and shit to keep you niggas from even ever getting houses. They drove the motherfucking interest rate out of this goddamn world. Out of this motherfucking world. And the best plan that this bitch can come up with, right? Now listen to this. The best plan, hold on. All right, here we go. The best plan that Kamala Harris could come up with was to try to approve a whole lot of motherfuckers who can't afford homes that they can't afford. The same thing that made the fucking housing market crash in 2008. Y'all remember when Obama was bailing every motherfucking thing out? Y'all remember he had to bail the goddamn the housing? Y'all remember the housing crisis? Y'all thought he only bailed out the auto industry? Hey, y'all know what's interesting? I kind of want to talk about it, but I don't. I'm trying not to think about this shit, but this shit keep popping in my mind. One of the topics that Candace Owens was talking about this week was the Kennedy assassination. Hey man, did y'all know like right before Kennedy got assassinated, man, he had a falling out with the Jews, right, with Israel, and then some other Jews invited JFK to Dallas. That's what he was doing in Dallas, you know, where he got killed at. Not only that, the footage of his assassination that's already been confirmed as fake. It came from a Jewish guy, and the man who supposedly killed what's that boy name? The guy who shot the motherfucker who they told us killed Kennedy. He was also Jewish as shit. He had a fake name and shit. His real name was Rubenstein. I'm just what I'm trying to say is, did y'all know that Jews killed JFK? I ain't gonna beat around the bush. Did y'all know that shit? Yeah, y'all need to check that shit out, man. Y'all go to Twitter and shit. Google that shit. No, don't Google, because Google gonna lie like a motherfucker. I told y'all, whatever you Google, make sure, right off back, you gotta skip the first 4 things that pop up. Yeah, man, it's a whole lot of shit, man, about these motherfucking Jews that's being uncovered that y'all really need to pay attention to, especially black people. Because it all has to do with you. Black folks. I'm real. It's crazy and shit, man. All around the world in different countries and shit, here in America and shit. Everybody fighting the war that niggas are supposed to be fighting. Like I say, I ain't no motherfucker that's gonna beat around the bush and shit for the motherfucker, any motherfucker that don't understand and shit. Dear black people in America and shit, the identity that you have been given about being children of slaves, that's bullshit. Yeah, your history is a lot greater, a lot richer than you could ever imagine. And you need to take your head up out your ass and shit. Stop paying attention to the election. I will personally tell you, fuck this presidential election. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't give a fuck if y'all vote or not. What I do, because you voting for Kamala Harris is literally you continuing to vote for our death. But I really don't give a fuck about the presidential election and shit. Your local election had more of an effect on your life than your presidential election. But that's a whole nother story. But y'all need to be paying attention to Candace Owens, man. Y'all need to be paying attention to what she's trying to tell y'all, what she's trying to show y'all. She's trying to show y'all the same shit I've been trying to show y'all for years. I done gave up on trying to show y'all though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't got that kind of energy right now. Fuck you. You want to continue to be motherfucking psychological, emotional slaves, then continue to be that shit. You want your motherfucking sons to keep growing up to be faggots and murderers and shit? Well, keep doing the same shit you're doing. But what I'm trying to tell you right now, nigga, your revolution is right there at your motherfucking footsteps. Right there at your footsteps. Right there at your doorstep. It's right there for you. You just ain't paying attention. You too busy being distracted with the Democratic National Convention and Steve Harvey and every other motherfucking celebrity that they throw in your face. When I'm trying, I keep on telling y'all all the time, turn your motherfucking TVs off. Fuck all them celebrities. They are not there for you. They there to trick you. Nigga, you are being distracted. I want to hear my song though. It's playing in the background. Put some volume on it. It's one of them beautiful songs, man. I can feel it in my soul. If I be just sitting in the dark vibing and shit.
I'm on a path, a little clearer than the last. But no one ever asked me how I've been, how I've felt what I need. I'm stuck in stillness, in the feeling of realness. Got numb fingers, I really can't feel this. Got numb fingers, I really don't feel this. The light shows me I'll come around. The night owes me a couple pounds. I run a grind, I'm right lonely. I settle down, I'm right lonely. I am the beholder. Cause I ain't ever told I get a rise from everything I've ever tried. In stillness I hide, in stillness I hide. In stillness I hide. When I'm alone, I get high, get grown. In stillness I hide, in stillness I hide. 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 In stillness.
Man, it's this black lady. Well, I can't really say she. Well, yeah, she a black lady. She might be African or Hebrew. Because if I had to just guess, I would guess that she like Northern African, you know, Ethiopian or something. But she's actually a psychologist and shit, man. I want to reach out to her. I wonder if I could find her. I can't remember her name though. It's like Ilya or Jennifer. It's like African and American mixed together. Which one to search it? I like this song too that's playing though. Oh, that's search up there. Let me see. L. What? Ilya Harris? I wonder if it's that high. Let's see what come up. Nah, I don't know what the fuck that is. Damn. Alright, let me look up my friend list. Fuck it. I was being lazy. There's people that sent me a friend request. Whoever the fuck this is, Kabami, whatever that African shit is, my nigga. I don't accept friend requests from nobody that don't got a motherfucking picture and shit. I don't accept friend requests from people with, that don't got pictures. and I don't accept friend requests from niggas that don't got a shirt on. So if you send me a friend request, and you fall in any of them categories, that you gonna be sitting in this motherfucker right here in this empty box. This Miss Phoenix, I don't know you and shit. And when I looked at your profile, it looked like you sell coochie and shit, and I don't even buy coochie and shit. On real. Motherfucker eye, that right eye, that motherfucker got on lean mode. But I ain't gonna lie, I like crooked eye bitches and shit. I swear to God I do. I'm on real. If I wasn't married and you wasn't a hoe, yeah, I would like you. Anna Marie is actually an old friend of mine. Well, not really a friend. Anna is my best friend, ex-wife. And Anna, that's why you in that inbox. That's why I ain't accepting your friend request. Because, come on, man, you my boy ex-wife. That don't move right. I ain't that kind of nigga. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that personal and shit. You know, you cool, but I feel like that'll just be wrong to my guy on so many levels for me to be friends with you. You his ex-wife. So you X out of here. Peace out, my nigga. Ellen Henderson, I don't even remember who the fuck you is. I think you're an old crackhead or something from the hood or something. Either way it go, I don't know. Something creepy about you. You give me a creepy vibe. So that's why I ain't accept yours. Judy Gerard Murray, that's on my wife's side. That's on the in-law side. That's like my wife, like auntie or some shit like that. And the reason why she in that category over there stuck in the friend zone or unfriend zone is because a couple years ago, the women in that side of the family, they had a beef and shit. And when they had this beef, this was going on when my wedding was due. And they ain't coming to my motherfucking wedding and shit. And so I'm not gonna lie, I take that shit personal to the motherfucker. Because they all like made up and all that shit. But I feel like shit, okay? Y'all made up. That don't mean I gotta forgive you. I don't forgive you because that's some phony shit. Fuck you, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I don't do good with that part-time beef shit. I don't want to beef with nobody. So if you beef with me, well then goddamn it, we might as well go ahead and carry this shit on out, dog, cause I ain't gonna forgive you. Even if I tell you I forgive you, I'm lying. Yeah, I'm lying. I don't even know. I'm not good at forgiving. I forgive after I get even. On real, but you can't do me wrong talking about some, let's make that shit right. No, you make that shit right. You the motherfucker that did wrong. So it's like, yeah. So the women on my white side of the family, they was at odds and shit. It was a little family rift. And it just so happened that our wedding was during the time of this family rift. And so a lot of motherfuckers, you know how motherfuckers pick sides and shit. The motherfuckers who picked their side didn't come to our motherfucking wedding. And so like a year later or whatever and shit, everybody had kind of like made up and made amends and shit. But for me, it's like, man, shit, the damage done. Hey, no, but y'all made up. Y'all forgive. I'm still on that side of, man, fuck y'all. I don't fuck with you. If I tell you I don't fuck with you, I swear, that shit ain't just for today. That shit for today, tomorrow, forever. I don't fuck with you. We don't fuck with each other. So it ain't even no sense of us even associating. I promise you that. I mean that shit to man, on my motherfucking soul. That be the problem with motherfuckers, man. Y'all flip-flop so motherfucking much. Y'all don't stand strong, don't stand true on no principles at all. I remember an old saying, right? And that motherfucker is like, it's like the perfect saying in my opinion. And that motherfucker goes just like this. It just say, let your yes be your yes and your no be your no. That shit. Simple but profound in the motherfucker. Let your yeah be your yeah, nigga. Your no be your no. If you tell a motherfucker you solid, be solid. If you tell a motherfucker you don't fuck with him, don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I move, man. I don't even be giving motherfuckers a chance to like fake me out time and time again and shit. I'm like, man, I'm gonna fuck with you. And if you fuck up that opportunity from me fucking with you, no, you don't got, I ain't got no bad feelings to your ass or nothing. I swear to God, I won't have no bad feelings. But I swear to God, I won't fuck with your ass over the most pettiest shit. What you consider petty? No, I consider that shit a lesson. I remember, man, growing up, it seemed like I had a million motherfucking friends, boy. If you look at my friend list, that motherfucker, over like 800, I think, or close. But I promise you, man, nigga, I got like 2 motherfucking friends. I don't even know if I got 2 friends and shit. I got 2, like you know how you play spades and shit, man. I got like 2 in the possible. On the real. That's how I be, man. I cut a motherfucker off in a heartbeat. And a whole lot of motherfuckers call themselves cutting me off of shit, but they just don't be having the balls to tell me. I tell your ass, or you gonna notice it when you go to reach out and you get that motherfucking message that you block. I'm looking for friend requests, I'm looking for friends. What is this lady's name? Cause I want to see if she just have some conversations online with me, man, like some therapy sessions. I had asked her about it some months ago, and we were supposed to link up and talk about it, but believe it or not, I got I got some serious social issues and shit. I get real bad like social anxiety. That's why I don't call people. I don't do nothing and shit. It's not cause I don't. It ain't because like I hate motherfuckers or I be mad at them or something. Is that I swear to God I be getting real bad anxiety and shit. Like when it come to like talking on the phone and shit. I don't know why. I ain't gonna lie. Talking to a lot of people in person give me anxiety. I get uncomfortable and then I just start being rude and shit because I be trying to cut the conversation off. But it be because I get real bad anxiety from that shit. But yeah, me and this lady, we were supposed to we had talked about doing online therapy session and shit. Cause I'm an open book, man. But I never like would call her to set up the sessions or nothing because it's like I get like a mental block when it comes to like calling people. Like my wife be having to like force me to call people and do shit.
I've been sleepwalking through this town and all my sweet talking. Still I'm bound.
Maybe I got some unknown trauma I don't know about and shit. Maybe somebody smashed me in the head with a telephone when I was a kid. What it is. Where's this bitch at, man?
Nothing shines in this desolate place, just another angel falling from grace, another long lost soul.
I remember one of my cousins, I remember his mama smashed in with a motherfucking telephone and shit when she thought he wasn't gonna graduate. I ain't gonna say who or whatever and shit, cause I don't know how many motherfuckers in my family even know that shit. But he know who he is.
Just another lost soul. Just trying to get back home. Just another lost soul. Now here alone.
Come on, man. I got to thumb through all these fake ass phony motherfuckers, man. I swear to God, I wouldn't give a fuck if my friend list, that bitch only had 7 motherfucking people and shit, man. They on the real. I remember, man, I used to always want like a lot of people in my friend list, man. And I think now it's like either 7 or 800 or something, man. But I swear to God, man, y'all can. If you looking at your motherfucking name on here and I don't know you in person, man, you can get the fuck on, man. Kinda, man, on the real. Some of y'all going about y'all motherfucking business. You gotta go thumb through it, man. Gotta go through all these motherfuckers. I don't even know y'all ass. And I don't be liking y'all ass, cause that's why I don't ever be on Facebook, cause y'all post dumb shit anyway. I hate the shit y'all post. If that shit ain't funny, I ain't interested in none of that shit. Where the fuck is this bitch at? The last cool thing, I ain't gonna say cool. Yeah, well, it's cool. Well, y'all, man, those who understand. The last dope thing that I saw on Facebook was actually like pictures and footage from my cousin's funeral. One of my older cousins just passed recently, man, and that side of the family, man, I really love the service they did up for him and shit, man. I was telling my auntie a couple days ago and shit. The whole like moment and shit, even though he passed, the whole moment was just, man, it was just dope. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen a dope funeral? You know what I'm saying? Just his story and everything, cause my cousin was like a bullshit ass nigga growing, you know, just keeping it 100, he was a bullshit ass nigga. But as he got older, man, he changed his life and shit, man, gave his life to Christ and shit. And, you know, just looking from afar, his story and shit was just dope as hell. That whole, just me just stepping out of myself for a minute and looking at his story, that shit was just dope to me. On the real. Salute my motherfucking cousin Rory. My nigga, that shit was beautiful. Where the fuck is it? What? Maybe she could have. Maybe she probably unfriended me and shit for some evil shit I done said on here.
But I stay snobby like a white gal celebrating Holly. And I bet that her name is Holly. Calls college collie, got a border collie.
Some nigga Wood, I gotta hit him up.
Call my bitch Scotty, she too hotty. Catch her on a magazine in the lobby.
Oh yeah, man, that's supposed to be listening to Straight from the Heart. Even though that Kevin Hart and them guys, the Plastic Cup Boys, they podcast, that motherfucker getting dry though. Damn. At least these names that I'm seeing now and shit, I'm seeing names of people I love and I like and shit. Cause all the names that I was seeing at first, man, it was motherfuckers on the real. People that I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, man, if they shit popped up like rest in peace, like they died, I wouldn't give no fuck. I wouldn't even know who the fuck they is. Do we stay or do we go? Do we say I love you so? Tell me.
All of your feet in the boat. If you can rock it, I hope you can float. Don't run alone.
I gotta start this song over. I like this song too. As I continue the motherfucking journey.
Between you and I think that you and I could realign the fabric of this fucking broken planet. I hope you understand.
Love and me, well, they go hand in hand.
We've a choice to make.
Do we give or do we take? Do we stay or do we go? Do we say I love you so? Tell me.
I don't know if you can hold all of the heat and the cold. Try to keep all of your feet in the boat. If you can rock it, I hope you can float. Don't run alone, cause you're coming on too strong. But it's different now. Empty pockets, numbered skies.
A nigga shawty bro.
How could we ever be too low?
Auntie Poochie, love you Poochie.
Between you and I
think that you and I could realign the fabric of this fucking broken planet. I hope you understand. Love and me, well, they go hand in hand. Man, my motherfucking neck hurting. Trying to find this motherfucking lady. And I'm gonna find that watch and she gonna tell me to go fuck myself. This nigga Andrew Hardy, last time I seen him, he on some whole shit. He on that number to move past it. Fuck it. I'm gonna speak on that shit. This one right back.
I'm on a path, a little clearer than the last. But no one ever asked me how I've been, how I've felt, what I need.
Man,
I'm stuck in
that's the bitch unfriended me.
and the
Something, I
feeling
don't know.
of realness. Got numb fingers, I really can't feel this. Got numb fingers, I really can't feel this. The light shows me I'll come around. The night owes me a couple pounds. I run a grind, I'm right lonely. I settle down, I'm right lonely.
I am the big holder.
Cause I ain't ever told I get a rise from everything I've ever tried. In stillness I hide, in stillness I hide. In stillness I hide. When I'm alone, I get high, get grown. In stillness I hide, in stillness I hide. In stillness I hide. In stillness I hide. In stillness I hide.
There she go.
We got way to make fake friends, and I'm always scared to meet them. If only I could pretend, yeah. I always keep my head down, hold my breath, making no sound. You're only here to watch me drown, yeah. Too cool, Summer house with a pool. Too cool, too cool. Do what you do, yeah. Too cool, too cool. Always fucking up the rules. Hit the gas, no cruise. You're too cool, too cool. Always souls feeling empty. Whipping all the demons cause you hurt me. It's like they only wanna see how I drown.
This is that day.
Fake friends with their phones out. Always popping pills to be notorious. I swear they only bring it down. I know you're a fool.
That was a 15-year wedding anniversary.
Cashed up, no clue. Always flexing that you cool, yeah.
Evidently she knows something about marriage.
Too cool, too cool. Summer house with a pool. Too cool,
Is it wrong that I was
cool.
looking at her titties and them bitches?
Do what you do, yeah.
I would.
Too cool, too cool.
I only say that because I be wondering like if women know that shit. Like y'all know like if y'all show cleavage, like every man that sees you is gonna look at it, right? It's like natural just for our eyes to look. So like if you don't want like every man to look at your titties, you should. Some of y'all women should think about the shit y'all be wearing.
Always fucking up the rules. Hit the gas, no cruise. Do what you do.
I ain't gonna reach out and then go like her page like a lame. That make me think. Hey, dear Sammy, stop sending me political shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. I only give a fuck when I come across it naturally, bro. I don't give a fuck to the point to where I want you to send me shit. Cause you be sending me shit all the time, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't open none of that shit. Yeah. And I don't want you to be burning your energy out, my nigga. Like, if you ever want to come through and talk about some of that shit, that's good, but I'm not finna, nigga, I don't be opening them articles and all that shit you be sending, bro. I fuck with you, my nigga. But I think you think I care more than I actually do. Man, that look like somebody's baby and shit. I don't even know if I want to see this video and shit. I'd rather, nah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bypass that. Sorry for any of you who probably wanted to see that shit. Know what happened to her, but I don't need that shit on my conscience, man.
We're gonna take on the world. We're gonna take on the world. Standing up tall. We gotta make it our own. No waiting around. Winners would never look down.
I don't even know why I was trying to act like I was gonna read that. I don't even know so.
It's right in our hands. Give it 100%. We're gonna take on the world.
Let's see what my girl Ken is talking about though.
15 people in a room. 17 of those people were actually CIA agents, and one of them was just an unwitting member of the public. So imagine they pick you, you think that you're going into a room with...
I'm starting it over. Hold on. I'm starting it over. Let's see what True Bomb Candace got for.
They placed 18 people in a room. 17 of those...
Oh, and it fucked up. Maybe I should have watched it a little. Oh, here we go. Come on, man. That shit acting stupid now.
So imagine they pick you, you think that...
Here we go.
CIA, back in the day, did this experiment where they placed 18 people in a room. 17 of those people were actually CIA agents, and one of them was just an unwitting member of the public. So imagine they pick you, you think that you're going into a room with 17 other people who are from the street just like you, but in reality, those 17 other people are agents, and they are conducting an experiment on you. So the person that was running the experiment showed every single person in the room a picture of a triangle. It's very clearly a picture of a triangle, and he asked every person in the room to simply state what they saw on the picture. Well, despite it clearly being a triangle, all of the agents were instructed to say square. So imagine you're in this room, 70 other people, you think that you're all off the side of the street, and they start going around, and everyone says, oh,
I like
what is that?
psychological experiments too.
A square. What do you see? A square, a square, a square, a square. Well, by the time it gets to you, and you're the 18th person, you're going, oh, am I crazy? I see a triangle. And guess what that 18th person said? Well,
What?
they said square, because they didn't want to be the crazy person in the room. Really think about the implications of that experiment. That is exactly how the media works. They are the agents in the room that are repeating square, 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 until you're supposed to just completely abandon reason and just join them and say, yeah, no, totally, that's a square.
I hope y'all understood that message, man. Brought to you by my girl Candy Shoulders. He who dares not offend cannot be honest. So Thomas Paine. Back to my motherfucking music. Man, I'm so glad that I got a great wife, man. I was telling my son, man, that's some, I'm so glad I ain't got a date in his generation and y'all generation, man. 'Cause that shit is just, man, that shit horrible, man. Y'all, like, just judging y'all as a whole, humanity as a whole, man. Like, man, y'all so motherfucking disloyal, man. You know what, man? I want to turn this shit down for a second, man. I really want to talk about this for a second, man. Straight up on some real shit, man. I want to have a man. I want to just get some shit off my chest, I guess. Just, why do I keep hearing myself, man? Oh, man. There we go. All right. But this is what I'm trying to say. Ain't no trying to say. This is what I'm saying. Have you given up on yourself? You know, like, do you have hope? Have you given up on yourself, man? Like, do you believe in you? Or do you believe in the people around you? I'm asking because I really want you to ask yourself that. Have I given up on myself? You know, have I given up on the people around me? Do I believe in them? And the reason why I'm asking is because I honestly, like, I think most of y'all have. I think most of y'all done gave up on yourself. I'm not even gonna lie, man. It ain't no think. I know. I see. I've watched it time and time again over the years, man. I've watched so many of you just give up on yourself. And the crazy part is, it's like, man, you haven't even put no real energy into even giving up on yourself. Like, it's like you don't even got the energy to even give up completely. You can't even do that right. I know it's a whole lot of people like, man, what the fuck is he talking about, man? Where is he going with this shit? And I ain't going nowhere, man. I'm just thinking out loud, man. I swear to God, I'm just thinking out loud. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm trying to figure out, like, the mindset of the world and everything, because I don't understand people no more, and I'm not gonna like pretend like I do. I understand like certain elements of life and certain elements of society and shit. You know, like being a man, I understand women in the way to, you know, I understand how to fuck them. I understand how to manipulate them. I understand life in a way to manipulate it, but I don't understand humanity as a whole. And on the individual level, all I see is a nation of individuals that, for the most part, they gave up. It's like they gave up on themselves. I remember like growing up, right? Like growing up, like the guys who I came up with. The guys who I came up with, we was all in competition with each other. You know what I'm saying? If we play basketball, if I play basketball, I want to score more than you, dog. If we playing baseball, man, I want to hit a home run. If we going around some hoes, man, I want these hoes to be after me, dog. I want these bitches. I'm better than you, nigga. I love you, my nigga, but you know, we have the art of competition. You know, we still had heroes and shit, man. All our heroes, man, didn't wear tights and shit. You know, our heroes wasn't in the comic books and shit, man. We had heroes at home and shit. I think, man, Well, I ain't no think. Once again, I know. I gotta stop saying I think, man. I'm telling y'all, I know this shit, man. It's like, man, I'm the generation. I'm like the last real generation who had like grandparents and shit, man, and we don't even understand how important that shit is. Fuck was, is, and shit. I know like 99% of y'all don't understand like this, the cycle, how it's supposed to go, right? And it's basically and shit, you know, like excuse me. You know, like the knowledge. Well, not necessarily the knowledge, but the wisdom from generation to generation is passed down from the grandparents. And so if something happens in any family where that wisdom isn't able to be like transitioned down, like passed down from the grandparents, well then that wisdom is cut off forever. From that family, from that bloodline, right? And what I'm trying to say is this, right? So the 90s crack epidemic, right? The 90s crack epidemic, it took out a lot of parents. It took out that generation's parents. You know, that's who were affected. You know, some people recovered, but a lot of people didn't. And what I noticed is that as far as the children who had to go through that, the 80s babies, people like me, born in, you know, I was born in 81. My generation, those who had grandparents, we all turned out to be strong and wise. And the reason is because wisdom is passed down generation to generation. So the 90s crack epidemic, it wiped that generation of parents out for the most part. You know, it nullified them in regard to wisdom being passed down from grandparent to child. You know, it wiped the middle man out. It wiped the parent out. But although it wiped the parent out, those who had actual grandparents, those who had access to their grandparents, you know, able to be raised by them, you know, or heavily influenced by them, they came out strong and wise. It's because they got the wisdom directly from the source, which is the grandparents. And so as a culture, we got to learn how to put more emphasis and like respect and admiration and gratitude and recognition on being a grandparent and shit. Like every day, I ain't gonna say every day, that'd be a lie. Far too often, you know, when I'm on like social media and shit, when I see like older black women nowadays and shit, all I see is like the vanity. Everybody want to look young. It's like, man, I'm 55 and I look like I just turned 30. And it's like, no, man, I need you to look like you just turned 55. Your kids, your family need you to look like you just turned 55. You supposed to be paving the way. Don't you know you the mold? You molding, you making something right now. And you fucking it all up, man, putting all that plastic and shit on you, putting all your emphasis on looking like the kids. So it's like everybody running around with this fucked up identity crisis, man. And the sad part is, man, that's just like one tiny part of the motherfucking problem. Tiny, but huge part of the motherfucking problem. You know, the vanity in our women. The vanity in women, period. I don't want that shit, man. That's why I feel like so confident in like the choice that I made in regard to like for a wife and shit. It's because I literally like I sought my wife out for one. And then even when I met my wife, I still took the time to man, I don't know how to say it, man. So I just got to say it how it is, man. I still took the time to raise my wife to be the wife that I want. You know what I'm saying? Like groom her to be the wife that I want. You know? So, and I think that's missing in society and shit, you know? So my wife, well, I said that to say that my wife understands the role that she has to play. And my wife plays it well. I know, like straight up, like in front of my kids, my wife is the perfect mother. I don't know how to put that shit, man. You know, soccer mom. You know, make costumes by hand, all that goofy shit, right? You know, my wife is old school than the motherfucker. When I know in actuality, if it was her choice, she don't want to do that shit. That shit ain't her version of fun. My wife is probably just like every other woman in the world. My wife want to be a hoe. But my wife understands the sacrifices that have to be made when you make the choice to have children and shit. And that's the reason. Yeah, motherfucking dogs barking. But yeah, man, that's the sacrifice you gotta make, man, when you choose to have children. And I'm just grateful that, man, I married a woman that understands that and shit. So right now, man, me and the old lady, man, we only about 3 weeks out, man. We finna welcome our first son together. Obviously not my first son, if you know me and follow me and shit. But this is her and I's first child together. First son together, I mean. First child together. You know. This number, what number is this month? We got three here, 4, 5, 6. Woo! Hey, your boy got it rough out here, ain't it? Thank God, man, one of my motherfucking kids grown already, boy. My son on his way. He got a couple years out. Oh yeah, I don't like that song. Nope. I don't like that either. Oh, nasty ass thing, man.
This shams, you could take my sit. Baseline hit some more 8-line this. Buy me a whip, then I take my pick. Then I find me a chick, I can make my itch. Hey, darkness in motion. It's a 16 bar from the dark of the ocean. Flow penetrates egos with the dark of the broken. Meanwhile, in hell smoking, won't let me get my roaching.
Hey, lady.
MPs get vexed and they swear they words. On daytime telly, but they blur with her light work. I rep mine, got a sword for the dagger and the best one. Young boy and I'm
motherfucking big cheese. Rest easy, big cheese. Love you, lady. Well, I should do find me some call ID. If you got a team, go get 'em. No hesitate, my G just bell 'em. Bubba can straight away off the rig to you and your ribs get drenched in venom. Venom. On some real shit, man, this is my motherfucking nigga, right? But the reason why I ain't even like the post or nothing is because truth of the matter is, man, I'm at a motherfucking place nowadays where I don't even know about any allegations or accusations or whatever you want to call it. I don't know about any of that shit against me because I don't pay attention because I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I find myself some days struggling just to stay attached to reality. I be so far in my own world. Hey, these motherfuckers stupid, man. The true meaning of nothing. Stop me. The retarded motherfucker strong as hell. Hey, I'd have been in that bitch dying laughing, boy. Hey, you can't take me to that shit. He can't be my friend either. He's a retarded ass, strong motherfucker. Look at him. Look at his face. I swear to God, but the sad part is I know it's so many thirsty assholes out there. Y'all letting them smash. I guarantee you finna have him some little cripple ass babies out here, boy, cripple muscle babies. Look at, you like, hey, can't get right on steroids. But I see that shit, it make me want to push him to see if his legs gonna hold up and shit, cause I see them cripple ass legs. But that boy look weird though, man. Hey, why they show that shit? I don't know. It's my nigga Shawty, Bo. Baby, man. I got sent off to college. Congratulations, my nigga. I don't be like, liking or commenting on motherfuckers' pictures with their daughters and shit. I don't know. Because the world is so weird right now. Them alright, man. Them alright. Because the world is just so weird. Man. I'm gonna have to get them. I got on motherfucking Air Force Maxes right now and shit. I was just thinking the other day, like, man, I should get some new ones and shit. And now I come across these joints, boy. Cause I swear to God, man, these are the most comfortable shoes in the world. These motherfuckers like what? I don't even know how to explain it. They just comfortable, bro. Man, I feel like I can run around the world like Forrest Gump in these motherfuckers, man. On the real. Like I can jump out the gym in these bitches. These bitches just, man, just some great ass shoes. This probably the most comfortable gym shoe I've ever wore. As far as like feeling athletic. Like if I'm gonna do anything athletic, it's gonna be in these motherfucking shoes right here. A man settles where he finds peace. Not beauty, not money, not status, but peace. Yeah, that's where you settle at. That's where you stay at. That peace. That's why women be trying to figure out how to keep a man. You know how to keep a man and shit, bitch? Be loyal and be his peace. Be a nigga peace. That's it. Every once in a while, I be having to remind my wife that and shit. You know, I come home, man. I don't need to come home to a battle. I done been out in the world battling all day. I come home for peace. See these motherfucking robots there. We in trouble. Rewind that shit, pimp. Is robots working? Oh, all that motherfucking robots. We sitting here, we watching the motherfucking Terminator come to life in real time. Everybody think we're gonna have like a civil war and shit. Yeah, that motherfucker gonna be a civil war. It's gonna be against these motherfucking robots and these motherfucking makers. Look at that thing. Oh, that's old people that invented shit. I don't give no fuck, and they all white. Just them brothers. Hey, these some niggas who I made my motherfucking cousins. I told them they my family because they got the same name and they got the same creative spirit and bones and shit. So I reached out and I made us family. Stuck in stillness. And I'm thinking I really can't feel this. See what R&B vibes about. I don't hear shit, pimp.
Not strong enough. I don't think I'm meant for you. I can't take your heart, 'cause we're not in love. This wouldn't be fair to you. And if we took this far, it's not strong enough. I don't think I'm meant for you. I can't take your heart, 'cause we're not in love. This wouldn't be fair to you. And if we took this far, it's not strong enough. I don't think I'm meant for you.
Hey, man. Shout out to all y'all, man, that's out there trying to, know what I'm saying, rebuild y'all motherfucking self, man. Out there trying to reinvent yourself, man. I don't give a fuck how horrible and shit your ass used to be. I know it's a lot of motherfuckers out there, man, who, you know, it's unfortunate that, you know, a lot of motherfuckers don't know how to let go of the person that they used to know. You know, I'm one of them motherfuckers, man. I welcome the new you. Shit, on the real. Fuck who you used to be.
And every time we meet, nothing is off down. I gotta say, I'm digging your vibe. Your vibe. There's something, it's the fact. You're switching up again. I don't know what's your move. Tell me, baby, what to do. Are you messing with my mind? First you tell me that you're all mine.
Man, this motherfucker still cooking, boy. I wish I could feel this motherfucker all the way up at once. But you can only put a little bit in there at a time.
Should I say a go? 'Cause I can't keep on waiting for something when you still say you don't know. Hell nah. And every time we meet, nothing is off down. I gotta say, I'm digging your vibe. I'm digging. And something is the switching up again. I don't know what's your move. Tell me, baby, what to do. Are you messing with my mind? First you tell me that you're all mine. Then you say you need some time. You can't decide, but you leave me First you tell me that you're all mine, then you say you need some time. You can't decide, and leave me asking.
Fucking finally emptying out. God damn it.
Diamonds and gold, you wanna sport that. Designer clothes, who gon' support that? Time is money, well come and get it. For my supply, show me you're committed. You want it all from me consistently. Give me your energy, intimacy. Let me help you make your mind up. Give you currency for my love. Let me help you make your mind up. Give you currency for my love. Give me conversation, we on the road. Yeah, that's sensation. I got plenty more. I need what you got, more than what I'm giving. You want medallions, I want commitment. You want it all from me consistently. Give me your energy, intimacy. Let me help you make your mind up. Give you currency for my love. Let me help you make your mind up. Give you currency for my love. Wow, look at your smile. Yeah, it's been a while. Fendi house down. We up in the penthouse. You got me aroused. Oh, you like the sound. Oh, you like the sound. Like the sound. Dripping in gold now. Just want your soul now. Oh, yeah, you're so down. You got me so down. You dripping in gold now. Just want your soul now. Oh, yeah, you're so down. You got me so down. You want it all from me consistently. Give me your energy, intimacy.
Oh, look at this shit.
Let me help you make your mind up. Give you currency for my love. Let me help you make your mind up. Give you currency for my love.
Man, I'm trying not to keep staring at this motherfucking shoe up here, boy. That bitch look good. That motherfucker don't look $500 good, $600 good, man. Yeah, it do. I know it don't. Dang, look at that motherfucker though. Gold. Hold on, man. I want to turn this down. No, we're gonna pause this shit for a minute. I gotta see what Mr. White Man talking about. I know he talking about
Everything imaginable ultimately goes back to those.
Let's go. Let's see what we talking
There
about.
is a plot in the country to enslave every man, woman, and child. Before I leave this high and noble.
Oh, man. Oh, that's what Kennedy was saying. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. What Candace Owens
And
was
as we
talking
go
about.
through this presentation, you'll start to realize.
Okay, here we go.
There is a plot in the country to enslave every man, woman, and child. Before I leave this high and noble office, I
Man,
intend to
really should
expose this plot. 7 days later, he died.
So, JFK.
The stuff that's going on around us today just doesn't make any sense. And as we go through this presentation, you'll start to realize why it doesn't make any sense. And that all of this is not by accident. That all of this misery and strife in the world today is actually by design.
Hey, I know I was telling y'all earlier and shit, man. For those of you who is listening, that Candace Owens was talking about this shit, man. She been talking about this shit for the last few days. And that's why, man, them motherfucking Jews and other motherfuckers in the media trying to slander her and shit, trying to make it look like she crazy and shit. Candace Owens not crazy, man. And so, you know, I think everybody should know that shit, man. They killed JFK. Yeah. A week before JFK was killed, he had a fallout with Israel and the Jews and shit because he had went over there to inspect their motherfucking nuclear program, and they had some fake shit set up. They ain't want him to see what they was really up to and shit. On real, he had a falling out with their ass. And then a week later, he get invited to Dallas by some other Jews, and he get killed and shit. A lot of people think like it was just one shot, that he got shot one time with that one video that they saw, but no, that's propaganda, man. And the motherfucker who gave us that video was Jewish. But man, if you go on the dark web and shit, all over the dark web, the actual footage of JFK getting shot is out there and shit, man. His driver shot him, man. On real. The CIA motherfucking A, which is them motherfucking people. But let me get to, I'm gonna go ahead and let the video play. I don't know why my motherfucking voice be getting so motherfucking high. Lately, especially lately. Probably because I talk so fast. I gotta just calm down.
Why is the world divided like this? It is not by accident. All of this is by very meticulously planned action. It is all done by design through the control systems that run our world. All you gotta do at all times is follow the money. You'll get to the top and discover the Rothschild banking empire and their cronies, the banking families, and what is often referred to as the royal political elite. These families that control the world did not suddenly come into power in the last 100 years. We're talking about thousands of years of royal bloodline control of the world. The Rothschilds and the other banking families pretty much own all the central banks of the world. This is a shock to the system. The central banks of the world, like the Federal Bank of America, the Bank of England, the South African Reserve Bank, the Reserve Bank of Australia, India, Brazil, all the central banks of all the countries of the world do not belong to the people. They are owned private entities that are controlled and owned by the Rothschild banking empire. And they set the norms, the rules, and the financial policies for the countries. And they lend money to the countries, the governments and the presidents and the prime ministers and the ruling parties of the different countries. And this is why we are constantly trapped in a cycle of debt, because the banks that print our money do not belong to its people.
I want to pause there to say one thing too.
What is money really?
I want to pause that to say one thing. I hope y'all heard that last part he said, because the banks don't belong to the people. When you hear me telling y'all that you don't know your history about a lot of the things, right? One of the main things that be on my mind is what we were taught about World War II, Adolf Hitler and the Nazis. Because we were taught that like Hitler was like this racist, evil man. He was trying to make the perfect white man, the perfect Aryan. And he was exterminating Jews in the gas chamber and all of that shit, right? All that shit is lies, man. All that shit is lies, man. Adolf motherfucking Hitler was a fucking hero, first and foremost. Yes, Adolf Hitler was a motherfucking hero. On real, I'm thinking about getting a goddamn swastika tattoo on my motherfucking, on the other side of my goddamn neck, on the right side. I swear to fucking God, because I know the motherfucking truth. He wasn't some like tyrant ass terrorist. Hell no. Adolf Hitler got Germany the fuck up from up under the central banking system. Not only did he get, once he got Germany from up under that shit, because he kicked the central bank up out of Germany. He's like the only man in history to ever lock up a Rothschild. See, they don't teach us. They don't teach that shit in public school. They don't teach that shit in history. That's why motherfuckers y'all need to get out there and do your own goddamn research. Because we walking around, I'm telling you, all with bad motherfucking information. And these motherfuckers who you think are good guys, no, these are the bad guys. The good guys did not win in World War II. I know it's a million of y'all out there who've always heard that saying. Those who win the war write the fucking history. Them people won the war. And up till this day as I speak, they continue to write the history. They continue to rewrite history. That's why they got every motherfucker in America that look like me thinking that he the goddamn descendant of slavery. And you are not. Man, let me go ahead and finish this video though.
Is just an idea. It's a piece of paper. It's a tool of enslavement. And what you will learn here is that money is not something that evolved over thousands of years of bartering and trading as a tool that can help humanity prosper. No, it's exactly
it comes
the
from the
opposite.
debt banking system.
Money was a tool of enslavement that was conjured up a long time ago and introduced as a complete and whole philosophy.
Including our nation in the beginning.
It's just a piece of
you
paper
motherfuckers need to
that
learn your
controls
goddamn
our lives.
history.
It burns and disappears. Where did money come from? How did money originate? Very few people are actually aware of this. Well, about 6,000 years ago, the first money appeared in the form of clay tablets. This is during the Sumerian Empire. Well, the Sumerian texts tell us about when money first appeared and also when the first royal bloodlines first appeared, and we find the emergence of the first kings, or the so-called first priest kings. And it just so happens that these first priest kings that appeared out of the blue on earth suddenly created all the banks, they created their temples, and in their temples they started to print these clay tablets, which became the first forms of money. So in essence, the temples of these first kings that appeared on earth were the first banks from which the first forms of money were distributed to the people. And nothing has changed in thousands of years. This is really important. So what if I told you that banks create money out of thin air? Would you be surprised? Well, that's exactly what happens. They have nothing. Money is absolutely useless. It is a piece of paper. It has no backing, and this is why it's called fiat currency. Fiat money. It means nothing. That's
what I be trying to explain to y'all
it has
all
no
the time.
value. The only reason it has value is because we, the people, think it has value, and it's given to us as a piece of paper that has some sort of value, and we trade it and use it and go around and kill each other for it and rob banks for it and go to jail for it and do. It controls our lives from the first moment we are born to the last moment as we die. Money controls our lives. Many famous people and smart people and businessmen of the past have been aware of this for a long time. Like this quote from Henry Ford, for example. He said, "It's well that the people of the nation do not understand our banking and monetary system, for if they did, I believe there would be a revolution before tomorrow morning." Henry Ford. Many people, many great leaders of the past have resisted money, have resisted the bankers. JFK tried to break America free from the Federal Reserve Bank stranglehold on the people of the United States. This is a quote 7 days from before he died. He says, "There is a plot in the country to enslave every man, woman and child. Before I leave this high and noble office, I intend to expose this plot." 7 days later, he died. What you need to know is that JFK actually started to print what became known as the American or the United States note, which is not printed by the Federal Reserve Bank, and therefore taking the control away from the Fed. As soon as they assassinated him in Dallas in 1963, within 2 weeks or so, the Fed started to print the American money again, taking that control back. And this happened also with Abraham Lincoln. who 100 years before that started to print the greenback in the United States, making the American people free of all debt. And the greenback was printed by the government. It didn't belong to the Federal Bank or the Rothschild Empire.
Yeah, I hear what he's saying, right? And this is what I'm trying to explain to you about Adolf Hitler, the Nazis, and World War II. In public schools, they teach you guys that Hitler was exterminating Jews, and that's why America went to war with him in World War II. But that's not true. Let me tell you what's actually true. Adolf Hitler kicked the Rothschilds' Jewish central banking system out of Germany. And Germany went from being one of, I think they was like the 6th poorest nation, up to being like the 6th richest nation. They were thriving in every aspect, especially in technology. How do you think Germany got so far ahead of us in the automobile industry? Because Hitler got rid of the central banking system. He did so well that Austria came to him and asked him, can you help us get rid of the central banking system? This is documented. You guys need to go and relearn history, because that shit they taught you in school is all bullshit, all fucking lies. So when he got rid of the central banking system in Austria, the Rothschilds, the motherfucking Jews, they lied to the United States. Supposedly they lied. They lied to the American people, making it seem like he was over there gassing their ass up to death, when in actuality, there has never been any fucking evidence of any motherfucking gas chambers. And guess what? That same bullshit story that they told about him killing 6 million fucking Jews, go back and look in history. They told that lie like 5 or 6 times before World War fucking II. That's how stupid and careless they are. They never thought we would get to this point today where we got this technology and information that we got today. And you motherfuckers are distracted. Don't even know what's going on around you. And those people are literally where all this evil shit come from. I'm talking about pedophilia, homosexuality, human trafficking. All that shit come from those motherfucking people. Who is that? I can't see that shit. I'm blind, whoever that comment is. Give it up, nigga. Your shit ain't going nowhere. Old ass nigga yelling at himself. Hey, boy, do me a favor and suck all of this dick on the real. I guarantee you don't get no ass talking to me on the internet, nigga. On the real. Why are you talking to me? Why would you talk to me? I'm just curious. Why would you talk to me? Give it up, nigga. Guess what you just told me, nigga? First and foremost, nigga, you watching. You little dumb bitch. On the real. I hate bitch-made ass niggas and shit. You ain't got nothing else to do, little nigga. On the real.
Shut up, bitch!
Shut up, bitch. Back to what I was saying and shit, man. Fuck what I was saying. I want to finish the video because they kind of cooking on this motherfucker a little bit. But I really want y'all to go check out Candace Owens, I'm telling you. Because Candace is a fucking demon. I swear to God, out of all these fucking clowns that they always giving us left and right, man, why we can't have a motherfucker like that as a leader in the black community? Black folks, why we can't ever get behind a motherfucker like that? A motherfucker who done been on the other side. A motherfucker who done been behind them enemy lines. A motherfucker intelligent. A motherfucker with a beautiful self-image. A motherfucker who knows their goddamn worth. Yeah, I swear to God, if I got a choice between the kind of mama that I want to be raised by a ratchet ass hood bitch or a motherfucking Candace Owens, please give me Candace. I don't know shit about Candace Owens' baby, but I know she got a baby. But I bet you, I know one thing. I bet you that baby, goddammit, gonna be something. I don't know what that motherfucker gonna be. I damn near know what that motherfucker gonna be. You damn near can look at Candace Owens and know her baby gonna be a lawyer or some shit. On real. You know that motherfucker gonna conquer the earth in some form or fashion. I might have to look her up and see who her motherfucking husband is. I'm kind of curious about that shit now and shit. Yeah, I'm a little curious about old Candace. But let me get back to this motherfucking video. But go check out
This was
Candace Owens,
obviously
man.
not
Like I say,
right,
she
and they
cooking right
lost
now.
control. This is why they shot him and got rid of him, because he didn't play their game. Who controls our governments? Who controls the bankers? Who controls what's going on here?
Jews.
Many people around the world call these the puppet masters. We don't know who they are because they don't want us to know who they are. Quote from Mayor Amschel Rothschild, the founding father of the Rothschild Empire in the 1700s. He says, let me issue and control a nation's money, and I care not who writes the laws.
But it's the same motherfucking people. You can trace them motherfuckers through history.
And our countries. Because through the banking institutions, they control everything. Think about how money and the bankers control all the education systems, the research laboratories, how they control industry, the large corporations. Everything imaginable ultimately goes back to those who control the money. Follow the money and you'll see the root of evil and the root of control as it unfolds around us. Who controls the corporations? Once again, follow the money. Always leads back to the Rothschilds' banking empire. But unfortunately, in our legal systems, corporations have more rights than living, breathing human beings. Think about that. This is unimaginable that something like this could even happen. Many people are shocked when they find out that every country in the world is registered as a corporation. It's not just countries. It's states, provinces, cities, everything imaginable. The roads that we drive on are registered as corporations. Everything in our lives has been incorporated around us while we carry on and distracted by computer games and the news and who's screwing who and who won what game and what final is being played. While we're being distracted by the entertainment and the programming on our televisions, our world around us has been stolen from us and incorporated. And this is how, through the legal system and the corporations that have more rights than living, breathing human beings, we the people have become slaves to the corporations every step of the way.
The king of pop or the king of deception? I'm going to let you decide, but I suggest you follow along because I have some pretty interesting information. Why don't we start at the end? Have you ever seen this video of the coroner's van that supposedly had Michael Jackson's body in it that didn't know it was being filmed? This guy thought he was going to capture them wheeling him out, and instead...
And I understand. That motherfucker video was what's up, man. I'm finna get up off of here, though. I got shit to do, man. I'm gonna holler at you motherfuckers, man. I appreciate you motherfuckers for tuning in with your boy for a while, man. I really, really, really appreciate you, especially that the little fag who decides to write me the love letter in the comments and shit. Thanks, boo. And to the rest of you niggas, man, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow or something, man. I'm out.
Shut up,